The storm came without warning. It swallowed the sky first, then the horizon, then the sound of engines fading into nothing. Karel lay half buried in snow, her breathing shallow and uneven. Her limbs would not obey her. Ice clung to her skin plates, dulling their pale blue sheen. Each breath burned her lungs like broken glass. She had been left behind. The shuttle had lifted off only minutes ago. She had watched it rise through the storm clouds, watched the light vanish, watched her last hope leave without her. The survey team had called it an accident, a miscount, a systems error. Karel knew better. She was the only non-command member, the only one without political value, the only one whose death would not require a report longer than a paragraph. The blizzard roared across the frozen plain. Wind screamed over ice fields older than memory. Snow pressed down on her body, heavy and relentless. Her species was not built for cold like this. Her homeworld was temperate, gentle seasons, soft rain. This planet was not gentle. Her suit had failed when the shuttle engines flared. A surge, a short circuit, then silence. She tried to rise. Her muscles trembled and gave up. Pain radiated through her core. Her vision dimmed at the edges. This is how I die, she thought. Alone, unneeded, forgotten, time lost meaning. She drifted in and out of awareness. Dreams mixed with memories, warm light, soft voices, the scent of flowering trees. Then something changed. A sound cut through the storm, low, rhythmic, different from the wind. Crunch, crunch footsteps. Her eyes fluttered open. Shapes moved through the white haze. Tall, broad, a figure approached, wrapped in thick layers of dark fabric. A hood pulled low against the storm. Karel tried to speak. Her throat produced only a faint rasp. The figure stopped. For a long moment, nothing happened. The storm screamed around them. Then the hood turned. A face stared down at her. Pale skin, dark eyes, ice clinging to a thick beard. A human, just she had seen images, read reports. Never this close. The human froze when he saw her form. His eyes widened. His breath caught. He dropped to his knees beside her. "Oh hell," he said softly. She did not understand the words, but she understood the tone concern. He reached out, then hesitated, as if afraid to break her. "It's okay," he said. "I've got you." Warm hands brushed snow from her face, from her chest, from her frozen limbs. That the heat from his gloves was shocking, painful, wonderful. Her translator sparked weakly to life. "You are," she whispered, "a native." "Yeah," he said. "Name's Eli." He scanned her suit, frowned. "Suit's dead," he muttered. "No wonder." He shrugged off his heavy pack, pulled out insulated wraps, wrapped them around her with practiced speed. She tried to protest, tried to warn him. "You risk yourself," she said. He gave a short laugh. "Can't leave you out here," he said. "Not how we do things." He lifted her with a grunt. She was lighter than she looked. Delight. Her head lolled against his shoulder. His body heat soaked through her failing suit. "Hold on," he said. "My place isn't far." He trudged into the storm. Each step was an effort. The wind fought him. Snow battered his back. Karel clung to consciousness by sheer will. "Why?" she asked faintly. "Are you here?" He smiled beneath his beard. "Beekeeper," he said. "Research station nearby. I keep the local pollinators alive." She did not understand. In this cold? She asked. Not always cold, he replied. Planet has moods. She felt the warmth fade in and out. Her vision darkened again. Do not let me sleep, she said. He tightened his grip. Stay with me, he said. Talk to me, my people, she said, struggling. Do not value individuals. Well, he said, that's their loss. Lights appeared ahead, soft and golden through the snow. The station. Eli pushed through the outer door. Warm air rushed over them like a wave. Corral cried out as sensation flooded back into her limbs. Easy, he said quickly. Easy. He laid her on a padded surface, stripped away the ruined suit, activated heaters. Medical scanners hummed to life. The station was small, functional, lived in. Plants grew along the walls. Strange shapes, buzzing, filled the air. Insects, she whispered. Bees, he corrected gently. Native species. Hardy little things. She drifted again. When she woke, the storm was gone. Sunlight streamed through reinforced windows. The world outside glittered with fresh snow. Her body felt heavy but alive. She sat up slowly. Pain flared but did not overwhelm her. A blanket slipped from her shoulders. You're awake, Eli said. He stood near a row of glass enclosures. Tiny winged creatures buzzed inside. Golden bodies. Translucent wings. You saved me, she said. He shrugged. Did what anyone should. My people would not, she said. He looked at her then. Really looked. That's not something to brag about. He said quietly. She absorbed that in silence. Your shuttle, he continued. I sent a distressed ping once the storm cleared. Her chest tightened. They will not return for me, she said. They might not, he agreed. But others will hear. Days passed. The storm returned and left again. Supplies were shared. Stories exchanged. Eli showed her the bees, how he fed them, how he protected their hives from cold. They matter, he said. Every one of them. She watched him work with care and patience. Even the small, she said. Especially the small, he replied. When the rescue ship arrived, it was human. They listened to her story. They recorded everything. The survey team faced inquiry. Consequences followed. Cariel declined to return with her people. She stayed. The cold planet bloomed, slowly under careful hands. Bees thrived. Life spread. Humans visited often. They brought warmth, curiosity, respect. Corel learned something her species never taught, that worth is not assigned by rank, that survival is strongest when shared, that humans would cross a frozen world to save a stranger, and that sometimes being abandoned leads you to those who will never let you fall again. Asterisk,